Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today at Octavia's Insight. It's been a week since I last did a recording, and I am really happy and excited to start all over again. Yesterday was August 8th. I don't know about you, but I thought it was an amazing new moon. Very interesting things happening, and it just seems like all the hard work that people have been putting into their own business, personal matters, it just seems like everything is just coming together, and I hope this week continues to be on that roll. Speaking of this week, today is Monday, August 9th. And I like to do a water sign weekly reading, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces today. So I will do for each sign what this week looks like and what you guys may need to be aware of, or any advice that the cards may have for you. So we will move forward now with Cancer. Cancer, the week of August 9th. In general, I like to do my readings from Monday through Sunday, or from the day that I read up to the week after, the day before. So this would be August 9th, Monday, for the week, all the way through Sunday. That would be August 15th, I believe. Yes, August 15th. Cancer. Oops. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. I might want to pull some clarification cards for you guys. A couple of things I'm seeing here. There may be some confusion on which way to go, like a decision you need to make, but you're not sure or very indecisive of which out of the two choices you have, which way to go. This could also be like even romantic choices, like, do I continue seeing this person, or do I open up conversations with this other person? I also see that there could be even a change of attitude or a change of how you're going to either talk, look. There's a change here, Cancer, that you're kind of, coming out of like a cool or cold way of being or speaking to people, and really going into who you are as a nurturing person, kind of with your motherly way. Also, you may be considering how you're going to divvy or disperse funds. So let's say you have kids and you're trying to manage where the money is going to go, who's going to get how much. And it could be because you're planning on a trip or going, I don't know if it's a long distance travel, but it definitely is some place that you have had in mind. It could even be like a cruise, or you're thinking about going to a cruise. But again, there's very indecisive. Do I go on a short distance trip, or do I go on a longer distance trip? Do I spend this amount or should I budget this amount? There's a lot of like two things going in between. And really, you shouldn't be making any decisions until you're absolutely clear. Okay, so it could even be relocating. You might even be thinking about, do I sell this house and relocate in this area? If I sell this house, where do I go? What are the legal implications that I need to be aware of? You may even be looking for advice from an attorney or a counsel to kind of gear you the right way. There might be something that is on hold, and it may be on hold until you either get to this area that you're supposed to be at, to either sign papers or to finalize papers, or even to finalize a decision. But it seems like it's going and moving very slowly. Maybe you don't feel it's the right time to make the move. This is pretty interesting because I'm also wondering if you're indecisive about keeping where you are and still moving forward with another area. You have to make sure that you're seeing things clearly for what they are, but I think that you need to take your time with this situation. Make sure before you sign any paperwork that you are reading the fine print. Make sure that you are clear of any documentations that you may have to put your name on, even if it's for a young person, a child, a student, for their higher education or a secondary, I don't know, some kind of class that you may have to pay for. Make sure that you're clear this is going to be a good investment for you. All right, Cancer, that was really interesting to read. And I will now move forward with Scorpio. This is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising for the week of August 9th through the 15th. I don't have a calendar in front of me, so bear with me, please. But it is Monday, August 9th through Sunday, August 15th. What do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising? What messages, advice, things you have to look out for, pay attention to? Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. I don't know why. Oh, Scorpio. You guys crack me up. Okay. I'm laughing because there's a particular Scorpio person who I know is going through something, at least where this first half is showing. I don't know about the other, but let's look. Basically, is taking all that you have inside you not to walk away from a situation, okay? And it's almost like you are so ready to abandon the place. I'm sorry, this is so funny. It's not funny, but it's funny because there's one particular person that I'm thinking of that's a Scorpio Sun. I think she's a Scorpio Moon too. But it does talk about, wanting to leave a place of employment. At this rate, you probably take anything that comes, and you will take it quickly. Like if they offer you a position somewhere else and it's even less than what you're currently making, you will definitely jump at that. I mean, with like a vengeance. Like if I can do it, I can leave them tomorrow, I will. The thing is that we want to make sure that we always act, with the most high integrity. Make sure that, you know, we're not burning any bridges, because you may end up having to face them at some point. And so you want to make sure that things are done at, you know, with the most highest integrity as possible. Okay. I think you are going to definitely have an offer, but make sure that you're not like jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire. Make sure that things are on the up and up, that there's no dishonesty with either on your end or on somebody else's end when you cut your ties. Okay. I think that there's going to be potentially you may have to go to a location that's not even like your home base. Either your offer will come from an employer who's not in your place of living. You know, it may come from, I want to say, further north or up north. And you may I'm not sure if you have to go and see them or have to go and take care of paperwork with them, but there's some movement up north. Another scenario that this could come about may have to do with a person that you know, Scorpio, that may not be feeling well. They may not have a, like their situation as far as health wise is going to require your attention, your detail, your communication in helping them find answers for themselves. You also may have to coordinate some plans as far as where this person who's not well, where they staying, or where kind of like sharing either expenses or energy, because the Pentacles can talk about not only finance, but your health or your energy or your physical, but it also talks about communicating with other people or working as a team as to how we're going to take care of an individual that is, you know, health wise, they're not doing that well. This could be a mother figure or a grandmother. And if you are going away and you really want to like just abandon ship, try to be present wherever you are, because this kind of shows me here that you're going through some kind of mental anguish over this situation. So try not to take this with you. If you're trying to you know, give yourself a break, then just try to leave without carrying it with you and feeling guilty about things. This kind of says, you know, it's a good idea for you to cut any emotional or even thoughts, you know, cut negative thoughts out so you can enjoy yourself. You really shouldn't feel guilty about things, because the Ace of Swords says you're okay, you're going the right way, you're thinking the right thing. Don't look back. Don't worry about what you left behind. Just move forward with clarity and with energy and action, and just move forward. Okay, it's going to take a lot from you within, but you can do it. Okay, Scorpio, that is really interesting. That actually brought up a second person in mind that I know this may actually resonate with. Last but not least, my Pisces people. I'm not really connected to a whole lot of Pisces, but this message is for you for the week of August 9th through August 15th. I hope you have a wonderful week. This week has been today in itself seems like I've lived 2 days in one, and it's been an amazing day. Very, very cool. So here we are, Pisces, what this week looks for you. Okay. This is kind of the opposite of Scorpio in a way, because this is where a female or motherly figure may be sick. This one is kind of a male figure. I'm getting a male figure. It's true, a lot of readers don't. We talk about the energy, but sometimes I just get whether it's a female or a male vibe. And so in this one, I'm seeing more of either male children and a male, or even a grandfather figure. But this, for me, all here is very strong male energy, okay? You could be a female and have male energy too. It doesn't necessarily have to be man, woman, but I'm getting a very strong male energy. There may be a father figure who is looking at his, like he may have a few kids, but he's very concerned of one child of his who actually may be older, but is probably acting very immature for his age. In this card, tendency has to be, the Page of Cups sometimes has to be where a very sensitive, emotional child can be I don't want to say have an addictive behavior, but he may be doing things that are altering the way he thinks rationally. Like his decisions are being made through on an emotional level, but very immaturely. And the King of Wands could be a very strong-willed father figure. I don't want to say he's strict, but he's very energetic and very strong. And he's very disappointed in one of his children in terms of where he's going, what he's doing, what he's not doing for himself. And it's very clear that this child, this son, or it could be a young girl too, are not interested in what the advice of the elderly, the advice of those who have more wisdom than they do. And so it's very discerning for the father, because there's no, he's trying to find a way of how do I get to him. He's trying to be patient. He's trying to find a way of pulling him away from procrastinating for his own good. But there's no moving this child. They can have all the gifts in the world. If they don't have the confidence of moving forward, they're just not. And so that is This is interesting. There is a potential of like moving to another land, and maybe uh, the elderly or the parents or the grandparents are thinking, well, if we just move him from where he is and place him in this new location, maybe there's, maybe there's hope for him for further education or learning something new. Maybe he'll be in a better place. But there is a lot of concern and anxieties in terms of what, almost like this card talks about anxieties, but it's also a mental prison. And the father figure feeling kind of like stuck in being able to assist this young person. There could be some instability. It could be instability within the relationship, or emotional instability, or mental instability that is happening within the circle. There's some kind of instability here going on. And so what the cards, I think, are advising you is to be stable within yourself, organize your thoughts, and not get into kind of a excuse me, a communication battle with whoever excuse me, whoever this adult may be concerned about. I think, Pisces, it's going to take a lot of time, or you have been excuse me, giving time to this situation. And you don't have any more patience anymore for this child. I think you're going to be focusing on your, excuse me, on your own home, your own stability, your own place. It's a pretty heavy reading, Pisces. But at the end of the day, everything will come together. And even at your old age, you will find that everything you've acquired, that you worked hard for, is going to remain with you. You may also be thinking, I'm so sorry. You may also be thinking that you are going to determine, like, let's say, inheritance-wise, what is going to stay and what's going to go. And you may be even thinking inheritance-wise, what am I going to do with this child? And what will I give this child? And what I won't give this child if they don't get their act together. It's a very heavy reading. Pisces, please let me know if anything resonates or doesn't. Also, I like to make an announcement. I'm going to start doing a Tarot Tuesday at 8 p.m. at the clubhouse. It's going to be like a live free mini reading. You get to ask a question, or you can let me give you a general message. I'm going to post a link in the description box. Let me know if you have any questions about that, but I'm looking forward to opening up a live chat. I'm not able to do so on YouTube until I get a certain number of subscribers. So if you like this, please share it. and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the little bell button and click on all so you can get all of my uploads. In the meantime, I hope everyone has a great week. Thank you so much for joining me here at Octavia Insights. Have a good night. Good night.